It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from KC. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
At the 37-yard line.
A run, it's P-Run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Yellow.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
11 yards for number 11, and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one caught at the 4.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll run with Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense gonna take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Now, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the first quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a ridiculous stat line by the end of the fourth quarter, but something tells me we're going to see a lot more chunk plays throughout the game unless this defense can somehow find a way to slow them down.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. In motion, the tight end, Uzomah. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Then in motion is Brown. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super. Third and long. Now Hurts. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To the air again. Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Hurts will try it again. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Chiefs 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Hurts now. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Hurts again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Patrick Mahomes gonna lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Yellow. Hard time.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Here's Matt Araiza now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. A quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, Hurts. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught. It is Hopkins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
13 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Britton Covey now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles... set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And an Eagle first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, How we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
49, Chiefs 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Piron. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He is in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Hurts. incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 31. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right side.
Mahomes on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
They put Kelsey in motion.
Right side.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Number 87, Travis Kelsey. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Great. Set.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The relationship between pass coverage and the rush unit, that's what every defensive coordinator is striving for, and this is a great example why, Mike. They clog up all the throwing lanes, nowhere to go with the ball, and it allows that defensive front to get home. Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
First and 10 for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Mahomes now on second down. He's got his man Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third down, 3 to go.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, Mahomes. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact
Personal
with
foul.
the kicker too
Roughing the
late.
Kicker. Defense.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Going up top. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air again. Hurts. There's that. Another catch. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Eagles.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, Hurts. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Got his man. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 6-yard line.
Hurts again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Hurts will try it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Chiefs 38. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
1st down throw. Mahomes. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Hopkins. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.